All right, everyone. Welcome to Uncle Bronson's podcast. So excited today because we have Alex Klatsky from Openlocker, current college basketball player and creator of this awesome NFT platform. So we're excited to have him here. Thanks, Alex. Appreciate you jumping on the podcast here today.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Man, so I guess just to jump right into it, uh, how did you come up with this idea to incorporate college athletes with NFTs? Where'd that come from?
Yeah. So I just started getting into the NFT community in probably the spring this year, and it kind of timed up well with when the NIL rules are gonna go into effect,
Mhm.
and right around June, July, I was sitting down with my dad and we were talking. We are like, you know what, NFTs are such a growing industry. Like, why aren't we combining this with college athletes in these new NIL rules? So we really sat down and talked about it and thought this all out and wanted to create a way to get NFTs out there for any college athlete that really was interested.
Dang, that's so cool. That's awesome. So how would you explain NFTs in your own words? Talking to your teammates. What's a good way to
Mhm.
explain it? Because I feel like, like you said, it's if you're in the space, you know how awesome they are and how they can really help a lot of people, especially if you are a college athlete with the platform that you have as you know, a player for your team. So maybe you could just start there for us.
Yeah, like for me, I think NFTs are all about utility. Um, that's really what kind of got me into it. I love I even like projects with like I consider art a utility. There's projects with really cool art, and I'll be interested for that reason. I love the in real life benefits that NFTs can bring. There's tokenomics. There's so many great metaverse applications NFTs can
Yeah.
have, and just bringing all these things together. That's what kind of like makes an NFT, and that's what I'm in it for. It's like the communities that come with them, and just like the great things that they can bring to you, and you can benefit from.
Yeah. No, yeah. They're awesome. Seriously. I think about when I first heard about an NFT and I was like, okay, wait, is this like you take a picture and then like what do you do with this picture?
Right,
And
just a picture. What do I do with it?
yeah, what do I
But
do
yeah,
with it? What do I do with it?
when you can really look into it, there's so many things that picture can unlock for you.
It's crazy.
Oh,
It's
no
crazy.
doubt.
Maybe you could talk to us like about a college athlete and like
Mhm,
how they would use one of their own pictures. Like how would they benefit from their own picture or
mhm.
video or whatever? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so I think a good example would be how NBA Top Shot created moments, and having the ability to own a moment of your career, or to allow you have fans own a really important moment of your career. That's something that they will have on the blockchain forever. That won't go away, and you will always have the rights to that. That is your moment to own, and I think it's a really unique opportunity for fans to collect, and to be a part of that, and to be part of your career.
Yeah. I think that's one of the coolest things about it is this. And I think it's important that, as college athletes enter into the space, it's the ownership aspect that is awesome. Like no one else owns it. Like, and it's locked in there through blockchain
Through the
technology,
blockchain. Yep.
through the ledger. So I think that's like so important is like you own it. And then, but I mean, you own your NFTs, but it's always good to, share the wealth and sell them, right? Because people want to own them as collectibles, pictures of you playing and all that. So maybe tell us, okay, maybe you could tell us about your platform and how it works first of all. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's start there.
So athletes who are interested can reach us on our website, and basically say they're interested in having an NFT with us. We're talking with Power Five schools to have co-licensing deals where we can drop packs of NFTs for the entire athletic department. And because we do think this opportunity is a lot bigger than just basketball, football. This is for
Yeah.
all college sports. So any athlete really is encouraged to reach out and sign up. And what we're going to do is have our artists work on a specific moment or your NFT for you. And then when it comes ready to drop, whether we're dropping you in a pack or dropping you with your teammates, it'll be out there for fans to purchase. And then with the delivery of that NFT, we're trying to do our best to deliver awesome amounts of utility, fan meetings, merchandise, all sorts of things like that. So while you do have your NFT, you are also getting real life benefits, and you're getting a connection with that athlete that you're supporting.
And that's a utility aspect, is maybe because that's something I think is really important. Is just understanding utility is like, utility to me means like what else comes besides the ownership,
Right.
like what else is there, like everything else, that's the utility. And that's what you're saying is important, is the utility of a college athlete's NFTs.
100%. And it could be something like the athlete signing some game worn apparel and delivering that with the NFT. It could be something like a meet and greet with the fan who purchases the NFT. It could be Zoom calls with the purchaser of the NFT. It could be any way that we can form a connection with the fan and that athlete. We want to be able to create like NFT airdrops. So when a player has a career milestone, the fans who collected their NFTs early and believed in them would get rewarded with an airdrop special NFT.
That's cool.
Things like that to encourage the collection and the support of the athletes.
So you're telling me, like, let's say like in my career, like when I was in college and I was playing football, once I reached 20 career sacks, let's say everyone in my junior year, people have been following me since my freshman year, affecting my current NFTs I'm making. I hit 20 sacks, and then during the game, I hit 20 sacks, and then all of a sudden they get airdropped all a brand new 20 sack
special edition 20 sack milestone.
That's awesome. Same thing for you, basketball, like points, like once you score 1,000 points,
points, or breaks a record, or has a huge 40-point game, anything like that. We want to reward the collectors who support and believe in those athletes.
Wow. Yeah, that changes the level of support that you're giving the college athletes, because now you're going to follow them even more closely and cheer them on. Okay, that's awesome. So all right, really, really cool. I love it. The importance of utility on your platform. I guess so. If I was a college athlete, to sign up, you said I just go to Openlocker.
Openlocker.io.
Okay.
Yeah, and it could be as easy as that.
Wow. Yeah, super simple. Super simple. So, okay. I guess one question I'm thinking of, if I'm a college athlete and I'm on your platform, okay, when you say create the artwork, am I going to upload photos of myself to the platform, or am I getting artwork sent to me, or how does that process work?
So that's going to be dependent probably on a few things, depending on co-licensing deals with your school that we may or may not have reached, whether we can use your school's photographs and marks.
Yeah, that's an important part.
We are, of course, we're gonna use all that we can, but if not, there's other ways that we'll work with the athlete to figure out what we can use and can't, and then to deliver the best product from what we can use.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. No, yeah, that's cool. Yeah, there's always a way. Yeah, there's always a way to make it work. Man, that's awesome. Yeah, I think I love how NFTs are changing the game. I think every athlete is going to own their own NFTs. Like,
why wouldn't you?
I know, right? And like, you and I, from talking to you previously, we're talking about blockchain tech and the crypto space. It's just, once you get into it and you see the benefits, it's like
exciting.
Yeah, you gotta jump into it. You gotta, get with the wave, because it's not going anywhere, and it's gonna change everything, like everything. So dang, yeah, awesome. Is there anything else you'd like to add about Openlocker and why you absolutely love it?
Yeah, I think it's really unique because it comes from the athlete's perspective, and being able to help create this, and it's like about empowering the athlete. We're giving 80% of the revenue of the NFTs back to the athlete. Um, and then there's an opportunity to even earn commissions on resales for forever. So,
Wow.
while that NFT trades on our platform, and we're trying to create we're not just trying to sell, but we're trying to create a marketplace that encourages trading, resale, so collectors can go out there, make sets, earn rewards by collecting sets. And so athletes can benefit from getting a percentage of those resale, and those trades between a fan to fan.
Wow. No, that's cool. So similar to like right now, if I go onto a platform and I buy an NFT and it gets resold, just like it's just like that, right? That whoever the
Like, right.
creator is.
So if you sell an NFT on OpenSea, the original creator, gets their little percentage, and we want to give a piece of that to the athletes too, so
Dang,
they can
dang, that's
always.
cool. That's awesome. That's so cool. Yeah, man. So cool. Jeez. Man, so if you were okay, so if you're sitting there, in the locker room and one of your teammates asks you the question of like, okay, so like how long does the whole process take? Like from like signing up to getting an NFT? Like, what would you say to them? Is it pretty quick? Is it, or I guess you have to choose what you like. You have to approve it, right?
Right.
But
Yeah, no, it's very quick. It's not just getting out as soon as possible. We like to try to coordinate how we're releasing. We have a Rutgers Seton Hall basketball event coming up, and going with their big game and their big rivalry, it's dropping NFTs with that rivalry to build, some excitement into that. And
cool.
it's not just like about getting out there as quick as possible, but you know maybe football players getting a big release in bowl game season, or basketball players in March Madness, and things like that, and getting your team together, and dropping as a team, and or your athletic program and dropping as a school, things like that. Kind of
Wow.
how we want to coordinate our drops. But yeah, it doesn't take long at all. Not at all.
Yeah. No, yeah. That's cool. No, I think that's cool. And then you're right, when you have something uh like an NFT with utility, if you are gonna, you can release it with those, larger occasions because they just add fuel to the excitement, honestly. Like, oh my gosh, this is right here, this is the conference championship game.
Yep.
We're gonna be releasing this NFT, this bowl game. You go all the way up, I bet, all the way to draft night, if a player has that opportunity,
100%.
all the way through. So
100%.
wow, dang, that's so cool. Yeah. Wow. Well, I hope, I hope everyone sees how they can capitalize on it, because NFTs, every athlete needs one. They really
Yeah.
do.
Why not? Yeah.
Yeah, why not, right? Uh Man, so do you have your own NFT right now? Do you have some made for you yet? Or
Yeah, I've seen some samples. I was like the test dummy for when we were like where we were building this whole thing. It was all like me and some of my teammates. But yeah, no, they'll be actually coming out for real pretty soon. So I'm excited.
oh, you have to keep us posted so we can follow and get the drop, man.
Definitely.
Dang, that's awesome. Well, hey, I appreciate you taking time out of your day to hop on this podcast and just, share your wealth of knowledge about NFTs and your platform. So head over to openlocker.io to sign up and get it going, right? It's awesome.
Yeah, thank you for having me. It was an awesome time.
Awesome. Well, appreciate you.
Yeah.
We'll catch you all next week.